From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we to fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide it, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still grow.
Right, guys, June 28th, June 28th day, now your doorstep right now. The long awaiting time. June 28th inside Strasbourg city, the country in France. Of course, you already know, the country with the best perfume, City Strasbourg, the city of love, city of European Parliament, the city where get the Jews. Notice, this show na a show where na history making. Party with we had June 28th inside France city Strasbourg. The tickets now €100. And guess what? Waiting the insider's ticket. Inside of €100, you get your food. You get a classic hall where you sit down and no say I don't enter inside hall where I can enjoy myself, not like all kind Jack and G place where una the jam body with all kind people. No, this is all about classic weird iconic white party. Come and party with weird, come and rub body with weird, come and jam body with weird. Of course, come and meet by Bure and Sembepie. And not only by Bure and Sembepie, come and meet with your family member as well, where you don't take una jam body. You get for can see people where, of course, you don't the yarn for meet, you don't the yarn for see inside the show. So don't wait to be told, don't play, and no late, no wait for late. Get your ticket for €100, and not also forget say the show. Now a fundraising show. Women say after the show we get things the way we get for the way already. We don't talk on the platform. And look, waiting in at the other corner, you get a lot of Sierra Leone superstars them we get for come for entertain you that particular night day. But then tell we, some of them say, una tell them say we they come, and some of them tell we say, no, make it just be a surprise package. Come the night, then go just see we in front of them, of course, up the stage for entertain them. So come and party with we had June 28th inside Strasbourg city, city of love, the country where now France. No late. Try forget your ticket now. As we talk, a lot of you company and you family member don't get in ticket, and also not forget for do you hotel reservation. So get ready for party with weird, cause this na family thing. And when you meet with your family, it's all about love, it's all about enjoyment, it's all about fun. Because come that day, you get for see things the way they make you reflect your mind back during the time where you they come up. And after the show, now you get for call we say, by Bure Sembepie, we need the volume 2, cause the value where they inside volume 1 nuggets for be funny. Come and party with
Good morning, and welcome to the program where we call Class, right? And we are now YouTube and Facebook. You know, I get small cold swab they take, mint. Whereby we just cut off like that. Okay, so no problem. I don't come back. I also not get a wonderful weekend. Some man go betting finger now what I go come off our blood, then go talk sorted and tire. So yeah, na lie and lie. Oh yeah, la 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 certain people in the way don't consent for calm. They say, no worry, we the calm, and we can grace the occasion. Interestingly, we say this is not fundraising. And the one they always don't say that they come. Whether na big artists too, small artists now, in fact, small artists now, the artists they now, the whatever people them, all man they buying tickets. Nobody not say, hey, but una pay me no. Hey, but all man, we are, una all na blessing to we. I me come so. Hey, you know Sabi Dande now. Oda Sabi Dande. I not call the name of Oda Sabi Dande. And I cry. Oda Sabi that music they game. Now so wait. Now this Bible can tell me say me na disgrace. I not Sabi do see nothing. Okay. Let's see. Cause I don't want to go see. A minute to clean case, man. In a clickers, man. Exile. A lot of fun them down to line, but then say this not surprise. And guess what? For me as by MCBP, the female musician where I feel like everybody want for meet with everybody. Muslim or Christian or anybody. Young now, old now, everybody want for meet with. In fact, he don't package himself done. And they say he just they can land per week. The only thing I will tell you, the day when you dey reach her, just make Lewe know so we go pick you up. But a lot of people don't say that they can't surprise we. Hey God. And when they can't surprise we, then they can't add taste to already waiting we don't prepare. Oh my God, we had. Who's kind blessing? They say this na blessing, una real blessing. And when they talk so, I feel I'm inside my body like for say, una na real blessing to we. Not to we na blessing to una na blessing to we. Imagine other people then when they want them people they are for go na them program them. Then get for arrange with the management, then get for pay them, then get for this. But we then say we they come free of charge. FOC, free of cost. Nothing. In fact, then they come back, then pay them tickets, then they enter. Hey! Papa God, how you dey embarrass we so with blessing? Papa God, thank you for we family members them. Una all na blessing, real blessing to we. Certain people and they, even when you don't arrange with the management for let them go back, na problem. Imagine. So you will not get your ticket yet. No left BM because that particular artist will be one C. When you be one body with, and the one they already come, they don't make up their mind say, then they come as family member. Now we yard for can support. So not feel say when you see artists, you go begin can make pay. So some artists there when you want to shake the answer them you make pay. No, the one they already come, then get the clouds, they get everything inside them, but that they did and they are as family member and they're ready for argue so jam body with you, do things with you, share food with you, all team. Papa God, you they embarrass we. June 28th, 2025, we had dinner in an iconic white party. This not an artist show. Now we had show. The artists then said they were still the show from we. Me and Bible, we no go agree. we no go agree. And the other part were very much interesting. The other part were very, very, very much interesting. Now the side where, you know, with that red carpet, my brother, my sister, my mama and papa, that red carpet, when you dey come, that red carpet. Now they we want for put all the bongo that red carpet. Yes, you understand what I mean, eh? That red carpet. No joke with that red carpet, welcome. Well, we want for it even beat Grammy. It beats, you know, call the red carpet we don't ever sabi. We want for a beat, not a boku talk, not a boku talk. I'll tell you for real. The blessing part the show, it already don't show itself. It dey manifest itself. You know, I'd be tempted for call certain people and names them. But the one particularly, oh, my God is good. Oh. Anyway, when we come back, Juju's now, follow we come and Ragbala inside our day. So they go straight and begin look at the different paper and quick one. Because if I say I want to talk about this, we are in an iconic white party. We don't go grab here. And me I love the red carpet. The red carpet, not only the red carpet, you can't forget the tinny as well. When it for them on top you, for let you feel cold. And not I mean cold na the body. For let you feel good of yourself and not say they really welcome you. Like you na VIP. We dey see na them presidents them, they can give them certain welcome. This no. We all are presidents. Oh, they come. So now no worry. This type program, when I call site on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. I beg, let not take on a time too much. Let go quick one. If you not buy your ticket yet, please consider for buying quick one. Oh, I see some man and they arrange. Some man they say that the drive come. Some man they send in tickets 4 right now. Some man are 4 and they send in tickets. I say we have family member. Una like last minute. But now follow you know wait last minute say. They say, hey, place not there again. No. They say, hey, we had Alexa now for Cantimab now do the camp. No, we want for make Leone all feel now very, very good about ourselves. So without wasting time, let's go quick one and watch what's in the paper and see. Salon Compass newspaper say, Kasafoniland saga, Gentle Group dismantles SLMDC's claim. Dr. Ibrahim Bangoura's struggle, dedication, and road to leadership starts statistics Sierra old pilot cartographic training. And the next one, now the City Hunter newspaper, Jagaban celebrates Idul Adha with community at Masjid Noor. Donate 50,000 new Leones in all Leones, 50 million for madrasa construction. And CRSG and Chinese medical team joins forces to combat monkeypox in Sierra Leone. And you as well get Miller Group and Jolax champion World Environment Day with plastic management training. Bio to launch 830 million new Leones, 34 million euros, and solar mini grid and projects powering Sierra Leone's green future. Daylight Witch and Badass. Genso Group bastardizes SIMMDMC's public notice and claims rightful control over Tonkolili North Iron Ore Deposit. Oh yeah. The Dual newspaper say discouraging local investment in mining sector. SLMMDC undermines President Bio's development agenda. Donating new generator. Ali Kaba rescue Catholic Church in Grafton. And Rasa introduces 5G in Sierra Leone. SLRSA discusses ratification of African Road Safety Charter. The Freesong Daily newspaper on lawful lease agreement, Gentle Group reacts. SLMMDC bogus claims. Adi Macaulay performs Idul Adha prayer with his Forabe community. He as well gets votes. Batilo Songa, SLPP grassroots endorses. We go to the next one. We're in the Unity newspaper. At the 2025 Digital Summit, President Bio champions technological innovation. Kenema to host Presidential Town Hall, June 17th. Minister of Youth Affairs makes historic visit to APC party office. HEBO recounts the compelling story of Dr. David Moinina Senge to join the transformation of Sierra Leone. Attorney General meets with Shadi to advance human rights centered justice reform. The next one, na the Calabash newspaper, Gento Group refutes SLMMDC claims and affirms legitimate lease for Kasafoni mining operations. Marampa Mines showcases strategic vision to Vice President and Senegalese Prime Minister. We go to the next one. The Voice of Salon newspaper. Over visa restrictions, Sierra Leone assures of continued engagement with U.S. government. And we go to the next one. Okay, so be opposed to launch 34 million euro e-solar mini-grid project. You get Paramount chiefs, landowners support gentle group of companies over ownership of Kasafoni land. I am the strongest contender in APC flag bearer race. Adi Macaulay Assad at 2025 Digital Summit. Officials showcases advanced technologies. The next one where we get now the Global Times newspaper, disgraced SDO chops chiefdom fund, giving Sierra Leone a bad name. A rotten apple spoiled the barrel. President Bio receives electoral bodies review report. Bank of Sierra Leone partners with Interswitch. And NRA boss reaffirms commitment to inclusive digital taxation. The Africa 24 newspaper, Freetown Creole Colony, flowers were a luxury. City division plan was misguided. FCC mayor blast. PC MP Musa Bendugu Gento shake up Tonkolili district. And House to enact Africa Road Safety Charter. The Eglina newspaper, thank you for being our Chief Innovation Officer and Chief Minister. President Bio praises Dr. Senge. And you as well get Gento Group refute SLMMDMC's claim on Kasafoni concession. The Sky Times newspaper, one mobile launches West African first standalone 5G in Sierra Leone. SLMMDC violates Gento's constitutional right. Limba people honor Honorable Chei Koko with grand traditional welcome. And the next one at the Daybreak newspaper, exposed SLMMDC in alleged blackmail plot against Gento Group. Big boost for Bio's government. Gento Group signed landmark land lease agreement, and David Bobo, a reformist leader at Sierra Leone's FIU. The Concord Times newspaper, U.S. visa restriction. Dr. Richard Conte calls for a constructive diplomatic engagement. Gento Group challenges mining corporations witch hunt, and Save the Children partners to restore 1,500 hectares of mangrove through SLCRP project. And CRSG and Chinese medical team join forces to combat Mpox in Sierra Leone. And all the paper than this when we get inside the program this morning. And of course, they go straight and look at waiting the paper then don't say. Well, they take this short break and come back just now with we guest inside the show.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud. For the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bondu allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide it, no they thrive. In opposition we can't confuse.
Okay, welcome back. This is a program when I correct right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, of course. We still there and they prepare. We still there and they prepare. They prepare and prepare and prepare and prepare and prepare and prepare. It's all things that they prepare for make sure so we get a unique and never to be forgotten program. So make sure so you join me for the We Are Dinner and Iconic White Party. And the leader for the show now Lebanese Adebayo. This is the first person we begin to advert for we. This is the person where it actually make sure say it lobby everywhere for make sure say this show come out how it want for come out. So thank you very much, and we want to make everybody know that. I not say you not like that, but to make let everybody know say you na the Baba Alaba for this particular show. And you make sure say you put everything. If you put and pass we say safe where they before, but you don't put and pass we. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. And thanks to all where they go na support, where they go na donation, where they buy on a ticket, where they make sure say when I come the show. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. God bless you now. We don't want to get for car whether they go na donation, we don't want the car where they buy a ticket. We still appreciate you now. Thank you very much for all our support. This the show say una a real blessing. So we thank you very much to una all. And if you not get for can, we please encourage you for let you able for support we through Rizal where they on the screen so right now with whatever. You can even buy you tickets even when you know they come and tell we say this is my ticket money but now they gonna as donation. Thank you very much. And you where they come, not wait for last minute, make sure say you get your ticket now. Thank you very much. And inside the program this morning, we first guest we don't land inside for let we come and start the ball rolling. And the person we get inside the show this morning, in name na Apostle Arthur Pratt. Good morning and welcome to the show, Apostle.
Good morning and thank you, Weird, for having me. Morning.
Okay, thank you for joining me in the program. Because I know say this time to now early morning, me will like sleep so. You know easy, eh?
It is well.
I know, thank you.
Me na early riser, I can grab very early. Mostly 3 o'clock morning, no they ever meet me to sleep.
But
so I always stay up from that one day.
2-3 o'clock I not can don't sleep, but where I don't for sleep. One sleeping, but oh yeah, time get for gamba for the grab. Yeah. Okay, so Apostle, let me go quick inside the different issues then. You know, where we don't see, you know, they come up like every other day. First of all, we see, what do you think about the way how the mining company they operate for inside the continent now? Because recently we don't see this paper here, where this one now obviously na paid for story, na PR, and waiting at the time for talk about. We see this one about Gento, SL, I don't even sabi this company, SLMMDC, alleged blackmail plot against Gento. And like every paper they carry this story, and we know say any story when a natural story, 1-2 paper na any carry, but anytime when you see this story, then all of the paper there is either the old press conference and then pay all of the story them, the paper them for them, and so we see this story they carry on. So what do you think about, you know, the wild mining sector they operate right now? All man want forget in court.
Well, the thing with Sierra Leone, when we talk about mining specifically itself, the fact of the matter is we industries them na Sierra Leone no organize in the sense that you always get government influence in waiting the happen, especially when it comes to major investments within any of we industries then. So that's also the look at the mining industry. We look at major investment in mining, you always get government influence in major companies. So you will find out for say one company go get an edge over another, not because of you getting your money or you get more equipment, but because it gets the influence of somebody within a government, you know. So when you look at business, this not with fear. We'll not get a fair level playing ground for business people and for thrive. Na Sierra Leone. And the one that we get government influence, political influence, the one that we get money for bribe the press for do what they want for do, these are the people you will see they at the top. And most times these are the people that when you go see the paramount chiefs them or the chiefs them go join forces with. And if you investigate sometimes, I know they say that this case will not actually me not actually know waiting at the nitty-gritties of this case, but I just talk within my own personal experience with regards to that. Konon one place where are very, very frequent na Sierra Leone. Like I said, na a place where I don't dey do evangelism, spiritual work. Mostly I dey do many things na Kono. So I understand and I don't dey see wetin na the problem where they go on inside it. Even local artisanal miners are not protected. They are not protected at all. They are not protected. Even though they get some laws, then now we enable them for mine. But when it come to areas, them we one big company want for can mine, and then these local people and get them and everything. The approach is not decent. The approach is not right. It's not proper. They are not given proper deals and all of that. So that's not the kind of problem that we will see they happen na that country day. We not able for 30 day put ourselves down and make the kind laws them and follow the laws that we they make for ensuring business people and get level playing field for everybody for with investment, whether big or small.
Okay. So let we move away from that and but let ask you this question. The other day, I see this same gentle, some think about on a paper about in timely response to natural or to disaster inside the country. Where down there, you're not going for taken from if even prompt, even I'm sharp past the government in terms of responding to to disaster. Also, you will see flood happen, you go run can with interact to them for can clean, you go also you see host them for them, you go run can they. So for me, I give them to and I thank them the other day. I don't know, maybe you get another different opinion on that. But for me, I think it gets them in cap for that.
No, Gento is a good person at heart. In as much as you get in political mistake that we don't make, if you follow, me, I get one thing for me. I follow people in character a lot. I try to study people in character, whether they are on my side politically or not. For me, one of the things very, very important now, the character. Now, one number two, how then they show them patriotism to the country. How then they show say they elect the country. How then they show say they elect them people them. Gento, that's not something like we rightly say. You not go take Gento in good heart away from at all. In timely response, what I get for PM, government go get some money at the end of that's not my business, and I'm not too sure about that. That all in response, them government say get money for that. I don't think so. But you go always see them step in and step up, for help poor people, for help people them we especially like what you talk so especially going through disasters. But I tell you, not only disaster, even when it comes to some communities and road making, Gentle always they give himself up. Most recently, I make for understand say there is one area for come out from Russell Village for go right down the straight road will go down to the other villages that will be in Russell. You understand me? That village in a one key area, the area then they get Sansan ground inside them they. And now one key area outside in the pool Sansan, mostly. In Scotland they go to pool Sansan. But in a one person where they always take moves and they are ahead for grind that road, they make that road day so that road they be be passable for people and for the past. So you get a lot of goodness to in heart, you get a lot of goodness to what they do. And for that, Mrs. Everyone for joining and join this island, the people in this island for say kudos to them. That's what we want to see in many people. Of course, they will get some issues, when it comes to their own businesses. Because Sierra Leone, the funny thing with Sierra Leone is that if you business one for thrive, you have to go political. And that's not the sad thing. That the sad thing that is something for happen. And that make you see people like a Gento, they go political. Not to say anything. Now, just because these are businessmen and no one for making them business die. I know people them somebody with me deep and timber business. This guy, he was a successful he gets successful carpentry factory in a tongue in Bide Waterloo. He gets successful carpentry factory. So the block and take pass he end up put up on politics. Lost a lot of money on politics. You understand me? And now we're not even hearing in businesses. And when certain governments encounter power, if you're not with them and you get big business, your business they die. Because even a government contract we don't use for the get for or for make you they get money for keep your business running, you know they get them again. All of that's the loss at the end of the day. Look what happened within the timber trade back. Look what happened within the timber trade. Where the government come inside, timber trade way for be open, where people are for individually they do them trade. You understand me with
They
them contact
monopolize
law.
them.
Now pass, yes, now when I monopolize and pass, you wait after you don't do your timber, you don't get your timber upline, you for can pass and through one individual. That individual they make money per on all timber, whether if they do the timber business or you know they do the timber business, but you go make a lot of money away. Part of that money that we don't understand, say, and therefore go to the presidency as the young court and all of that. That's nonsense. Now that they make we country not the go before. But anyway, that's not the issue. We just want for say join you now for say yes, kudos to Gentle and for all waiting they do in Sierra Leone with regards making sure that he help the people.
You know, let's make this very clear. We and Gento one day will not talk and we no one for talk with him. And we not get any PR arrangement with him, but not just that, waiting with the see and observe. We don't the black fan continuously now because of it, they do certain things them. So if they do things the way right, we as well get for thank and for that one day. You know,
Definitely.
that's to show how best people go. But I'll tell you something also. You think say because from what we see from the heart rate Gento gets, in as much as it become political because of it still want for maintain in business them. Now first and for cancer, then they not going for taken from that. You know, in where it gets or where being gets na pure SLPP. So of course you get for dance 110 for let business go on and for let manage your relationship. But let me look at doing business, local investment. Jensen and one person went on the push for local investment. You know, we see Anthony Navo Jr. as well. This is the same thing they talk about politics. This is another businessman, but because it want for make in business, they continue again for the link one side. It's when APC there, it link to APC. Where SLPP don't care, we see how even in television station they link to one side just because of this political business. You know, for let them business go. The politicians they don't make the business people and don't feel like we say if you not join you're not going to forget a business like where you don't explain. But you feel say we still need for empower with local investors them, especially in that mining area there, because we see Gento now they push for going to the mining. We see Anthony Navo they push for going to the mining, and then we see other people the way they come, investments the way they come, and then we get a complaint of how then they treat them. Taking into consideration, how you call them, this mining we've been there, not London mining, no, African minerals under Mosi Fadika, you see the impact we create. So you think, say, with we young people at the hem, at the top of any mining company, we're going to forget the kind of benefits to the country forget?
I strongly believe in empowering local businesses. If you listen carefully where at the talk, especially where, for example, one of the people that we made on the talk against much now we telecommunication companies them. Me now one person we don't they push strongly and always if I talk about business, I talk about empowering local businesses. I talk about making local billionaires in Sierra Leone. No country not they develop. I reiterate that no country not they develop and not get indigenous local people in that country they win billionaires in US dollars. So one way or the other we get from make road for certain people. Me not be seen about politics when it comes to this, but there are certain people that we get for ensure say we position in Sierra Leone to become local billionaires in US dollars. US dollars because now the money that the way we they use internationally. So we need the local billionaires in US dollars or in euros, okay? And today, with the going away of Koidu Holdings, them all, you understand, with all of this problem, me don't see say it's an opening for certain kind of people them for come into the mining industry. And for me, I'm not going to kick against Gento going into the mining industry or Junior Navo or any other Sierra Leonean going into the mining industry. Mr. Sefode Nayasu, if I get away for going to the mining industry, I'm going into the mining industry. You understand me? It's high time we take over with raw materials. It's high time we take over, especially diamond and gold. One of the things you see, we don't too much allow foreigners for enrich themselves. I will tell you this. People don't go vex for me. It's not like I'm against Lebanese people. No, I know I made them think so, but listen carefully. Connaught, there was a time where you see Lebanon, all that place in Connaught, and they call Lebanon. You understand me? Now, the place when the Lebanese people let me dominate the, and these were the people who been there into mining in then 10 and day. One of the things where you go see happen are that many of them, the one that we refuse for keep them ties in Sierra Leone. There are few we keep them ties in Sierra Leone, we identify themselves today as Sierra Leoneans, and for that I give them kudos. But there are a lot of the others who been take all the wealth and can't go to Lebanon. If you look at the way how Lebanon is wealthy today, Lebanon is wealthy because the Lebanese, when they out of Lebanon, they take their wealth, they take them to Lebanon. It's a sad thing for we in Sierra Leone. We are not taking our wealth back to our country. That's the biggest problem we get. So if we get for empower the one that we in the country, where they keep them money in the country, we get for do that. Keep them money in the country, empower them, let them take over the mining sector. We see what in the happen now. We see the way how Chinese then come into the gold mining industry, and we see how then they destroy with forest. Very little is being done for afforestation. We look at Lake Fontaine, that particular lake. It's a shame that lake is an historical lake, not only historical, but it's a source of water and source of food for the people there. This government sit down, then go, not to all sides if you mine. I'll tell you this. There should be areas where you they look as reserve. These areas that government reserve, that place that we know for touch. Then take them, then get to foreigners. They don't destroy the lake, destroy all the fish then at the lake, destroy the water source at the lake. Waiting at the plants for the restore that lake in no day. But that is nothing we talk about. But let me look at and make sure that when we do these things, we ensure say we empower we own local people them so that the money when they make go in Sierra Leone. Look what happen at Sierra Leone. I always they cry for Sierra Leone because me get sense the time where Sierra Leone will be the only place where they go make call. We want to talk to people overseas.
Slate.
Yes, so they go down a sled for go make call. Say, oh, want make international call. Pass, you go down a sled. You go down a sled, you go in a line. So I can tell now one of the places that with them if don't empower for take over and for example, the online industries in Sierra Leone, that entire online platform for being under Sierra
So then they
Leone.
begin Pueli Sierra first instead of then go GSM, then go CDME.
That's the thing. That's when they begin destroy the destroy. And that is just say. And make I tell you something. Now, it was a willful act. A lot of things that
not for compete with Africell and Orange.
Yes, a lot of things them way local governments and the way governments they do for destroy specific businesses where government and depend now willful act.
And that's actually that destruction they begin from the last government.
Yes, no, that's it. So I tell you, destruction actually begin under Pakaba. If you actually trail them. So I tell them destruction actually begin under Pakaba.
But it begin for getting name back under the last government, but the mistake
yes,
with
that's the one for control. But if you look at what the last government actually do, the last government that actually sets the foundation for the final destruction of Sierra Leone. And I agree with anybody for that. The last government now they set, and Eskoroma gets a lot of blame. I want to get a new book. Let's see what he writes about in terms of government. Yes, because for me, not get no legacy. The Bible, like come to the Bible a little bit. Let's say something here. The Bible make one statement. Paul make a statement. It say when you get for stand before God, you works get for be tried. And how you works will be tried. They say they be tried by fire. What do you mean by the tried by fire? The Bible say if you works now wood, it say it go burn completely. If you works now hay, that is now grass, it go burn completely. He said the only way how you works go preserved before God if you works now stones or if you works now precious metal. When you put fire upon precious metal, what they do now? That they refine the precious metal. But when you put fire upon stone, but I not able to stone fire not they just destroy stone like that too. Stone when you burn out with fire, pass you take armor you naka. So they talk about the durability of your work. And when you look at Ernest by Kuroma, in legacy not durable. In legacy, somebody made on a program we talk say Ernest not going to live in legacy. And that's not the truth. Because it not take actions them way for preserve in legacies at all. And then do some bad business that country.
So let us not get that wrong. They do good things them, but it not do things them way for make them good things and they stay for life.
Good, thank you. I let people not go misquote me tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ernest by Kuroma do a lot of good things in Sierra Leone. But when you do good things as president, the good thing that way you do, you make laws and put system in place where they ensure say then good thing and they preserve so that
but
others when they come enjoy them.
For example, let's look at the light business. Other person will argue, say, Ernest Belkman left a legacy, but this government come and they ignore and neglect all of them things. For example, you get power, you get plants in Black Hole Road, you get in Kintom and other side there. This government completely ignore them. And only now then they try to go back and go touch them things in there. So it left things then, but because of lack of continuity, make this government ignore and abandon them things in there.
Waiting they cause lack of continuity. Make I tell you something. Now because of the former government not set up the system, and it cause lack of continuity.
Okay.
The problem with
So
Sierra
they
Leone
put
gets now
the structure,
systems.
they don't make system.
Yes. They will not get systems. They not they. We lawmakers, they not they ever sit down and be creative or how to make laws them where they affect the development, continuity, and growth of systems in a country. You know where Obama may talk say Africa don't need help now strong institutions. That is what is lacking in Sierra Leone. I don't know if at any time we will talk about the planned division of Freetown. Wait to make all of them things there so they happen and we see say all of them things there they be now that political interest is way stronger. You understand me? Than continuity of the system. Political interest is way stronger than any other thing in Sierra Leone. And these people they take political interest and put them on top. So then they neglect waiting for make systems grow, waiting for make the country grow on its own. I tell you, look like I always compare Sierra Leone in America. Me as far as me concerned, because I don't have big country. If you want me big countries, we get all the wealth where we for team up past America. If you look at what in France and America, then country they are so waiting and get. I tell you, they don't even need a president. America not can get president today, but the American economy or American nothing not the collapse in America. You understand me? Because all things they in place for ensure say there is continuity. You know, then now we continue. If the former government, and this is not a shame to them, if they had put in place proper systems, I tell you, the error of Mother Bionomi for even happen. Person like Mother Bionomi for even come. The reason why I make you get people like Mother Biona power, now simply because Mother Bio we get political interest. President Ernest Belkman we get a strong political interest. We demand people that like Mother Bio for dinner power.
Okay.
Name it.
All right. Continue further with me inside the program after. And now we introduce the other guests where we get inside the program. And then Ahmed Salim Iyonka Sise. Sorry, Ahmed Salim Iyonka Sise. Good morning, Ahmed. Please unmute and tell we welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning, my people in Sierra Leone and all over the world. Me na Ahmed Salim Iyonka Sise. Me na the spokesperson for the Unifier Movement Sierra Leone, headed by no less a person but the one and only authentic unifier of our time, Dr. Richard Conte, where they aspire to be the flag bearer of APC and the leader of APC and subsequently the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
All right. So we want to adjust your camera a small bit. And please one for one on say in the next, let me just see in the next 5 minutes, we actually don't send for another link where we go switch over in the next 5 minutes for January again because it's we a free link we use. So una forgive you for that we get for switch over again quickly and come over. Okay, so Ahmad. I used to the name Ahmed. Okay, Ahmad. You meet the discussion. I'm pretty sure you don't listen to the discussion. They talk about the legacies. They talk about incorporating, bringing local investments them inside the mining sector, for example. You think it's important for we get local investors them into the mining sector than the foreign investors them? We've been use African mineral mostly for the case study, and now we see other people they come up the Gento, the Junior Navo, but they're all for let them go into their own business, then get for link into politics where they damage their reputation, they damage their business because if they support government against another party, if the other party come, they kill them business totally. What's now you take on that one day? And please note in the next 5 minutes we'll go over to the next link. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Me now one of the proponents the way they are against foreign investment, especially the way then they exploit, the Sierra Leoneans them way then they exploit mineral at the expense of the poor masses. So always are they against, them people and the way they come, especially foreign investors where they come. They can invest large-scale investment, so to speak, then gather all the resources, then go with them, the raw material, then go make them, process them into finished goods, then come with them. To me, I look at it and say it's disingenuous because if you genuinely you want for help, as Denkin say when they want for invest, you want for help Sierra Leone and you want for help the poor people, I think when you come for do investment, do the raw material, you extract the raw material, you process the raw material in the country into finished good, you sell these finished goods, you take them and you go sell them other side, so that we will benefit in two ways. One, most of the companies and then they will employ, we locals them, the indigenes of this country or the indigenes of the area whose side and resources they are. When they employ them, mostly, for example, 1,000 or 10,000 people, they employ them for do the raw material for Pulam. And if you decide for Kawit, the industry come back, then they process this raw material into finished good. Mostly, example again, you get other 10,000 people where you they employ for process this material, raw material, so to speak, into finished goods. To me, we don't get 20,000 already employed people in the country. And when them process them, you say, let's say, for example, iron ore, you see the raw material, then they take them, then go with them. When they go with them, then go process this raw iron ore. When they process and they make iron rod, they make some other items, then they come with them, finished goods, then they can't sell them. They can't sell them to we. That is why today we talk about 8, 9, or 10,000 for the ton of iron rod. If we get a situation wherein then people are genuine with us, then they come, they invest in our country, do the raw materials, do these raw materials into finished goods, and make them finished goods there cheap, so that everybody, men and women alike in the country, go able to afford forget these things, so that they go able to live that kind of life where they deserve for live. So me, are they against these foreign investments where they happen in our country? I don't be a proper, I don't talk about these issues, so many areas. For say, the only thing Sierra Leoneans then will benefit now we endow, resources. Now where we get the raw material processed into finished good, and then finished goods there, then sell them at a cheaper rate, so everybody go benefit. Yes, to me, I support the idea of our locals for go into the mining sector or do mining activities, because they have felt it all. They know the felt needs of the people. Like Gento, don't be an average person. Yes, he gets in political affiliation. Trade within APC promotes them. Today, then SLPP, like they put them, say, most of them, they look at the environment, say, if you not support the ruling government, they get that kind of leverage for me, you do your business how you want to do it. Yes, I want to buy the idea, but not to the extent of condemning the other political party where they don't make you. To me, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a business person, then at the business, any government will come, you serve like what they call the civil society, or sorry, the civil servant. In the civil service, everybody entitled as a civil servant for support the government with the governance. So that is the way them for go. Like Gento, it don't be a person where don't serve during the APC dispensation. If you want to serve the SLPP dispensation, for ensure this country move from one step to the other, so be it. But enough of day, if you condemn the other dispensation or the dispensation, if it don't make you for be how you be so today, to an extent, you stand against so many things where that dispensation they don't do for you. For me, the entrepreneurs, them, the people where they go into their business activities there, they get right. Me, I support the local content policy. I support, the policy we get for do it, for empower local people at the expense of this foreign investment. I am in support of that.
Okay.
So I want to show you, say, me support waiting Jen to do, and it is in place. If only not go against the policies and the laws of this country, especially the mining laws of this country and the local laws we get for do it, the people and the indigenous, we get for benefits more from these resources, because we don't see over the years what happen economy not repeat to other areas then at this country. Konon are the economic basket of this country. But we see today what happen, Konon is more dilapidated more than all the other districts.
Okay.
Had it not been the effort where the APC put for change the dynamics, especially the development and dynamics that Konon for don't be worst. And mark you, now Konon then they pull the diamonds then for make other side and at this country.
All
Now
right.
Konon then they pull the money for make other parts in at the country. So to me, I buy the idea.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. This is the program we na Colores right on Weird na YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we get two guests them with the way to inside the show. And we just don't switch over quickly. Sorry about that. And but not waiting, we actually been don't tell you gist no. So then they come back gist no. Yes, now the other line for let we continue with the conversation. Of course, Arthur don't come and Ahmad Sef, they try for connect. We see in Sef don't come, but they not properly connected. Well, from that side, we jump quickly to another issue. You know, Ahmad, sorry, and that you've been the talk, then the thing cut off, but I don't want on that before. All right, so open to get me clearly.
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, so let me jump quickly to another thing. You know, from the paper them as well, we see the 17th of this month, we're in June, we see then the Ola presidential town hall meeting na Kenema. Taking into consideration the last presidential town meeting where they've been do, who say one green person gets the bold mind, he speak the voice of the people then, and then the minister embarrass that particular individually. Other people embarrass them. You think say any salon person will get a mind for actually speak the actual thing to the president na Kenema this time around, Arthur?
Well, I tell you, the reason why I didn't take the next town hall meeting to Kenema na for the security of the president and for prevent that kind of thing. Then not to nothing. Now for prevent, you know, the fact that somebody go get the gut for tinap and can tell President Bill say na so. And if in Kenema, I know what tell you, so people are not get mind for doing a Kenema. There are people in Kenema who go get mind for do that, but will they have the access? You know, and sometimes some people in communities that like a Kenema, you know, we upline communities them. One of the things we then always do now for identify people them as to then support base. So it therefore be very difficult for me then taking anybody within the support base. And one of the things you go know that you have to take a crazy SLPP person, we really the face in the truth. For be able for going at that town hall meeting there and tell President to be the fact, you know, as to waiting that other lady been do the last time. We know say the ministers and people who will get na Sierra Leone will they closer to the presidency. These are just I don't know how to describe them kind of supporters than they, but these are supporters that we don't even care about the country. These are very, very selfish people. We're waiting and care about and waiting and they get immediately from the presidency. So they're going to protect it. And that's the reason why they took this thing to Kenema. Even the announcement of the division of Sierra Leone, you find out for Freetown, who's in Kerango. Now, Moyamba and take an Kerango. And no government can do an Freetown, you know, because, of course, the backlash, they will be hard, you know, seriously from the very, very press conference. Also, the minister and make all them kind of statements, you know. So then take and can go upline and then can go outside the outside and think to say, then get strong support. The reason why I mean they're always gonna places where they get strong support. Now, because they want for protect within the president, they say at that time they want for protect the meeting and use the meeting as a propaganda. For say, okay, the meeting come up fine, I engage with people them. Wait for me, not right. You know, for me, it's not correct at all. If you want to do a proper town hall meeting, do a proper town hall meeting wherein all sectors of the society, you know, understand me, whether they are SLPP or not. Town hall meeting is not meant to be for your political party. That is not what it's meant to be. Town hall meeting is meant to be for the people of Sierra Leone. So it has to be a meeting where they bring people from different political background, different political houses, different political mindsets and developmental mindsets together. You for use a town hall meeting for understand wetin really dey happen to the people them, and wetin you need for ideas. You know, that's why you develop a town hall. You have a town hall meeting. It's to meet with the local people. But then the question is are these local people? We know, ask people who did in England, but you said for in France, town hall meetings now for Uda. Not for big businessman, this and that. Town hall meetings are meant for local people to interact with people in certain levels, policymakers, so that they understand what goes on the grassroots. That's the thing. But then one day also no go do ampa. Don't just forget about that.
Okay. Ahmad, what do you think about the town hall meeting? What do you think? You feel say we go see people then we give access to people and for speak their mind, or now just songs of praise for we president? Oh.
To me, the SLPP town hall meetings to me are just talking shops. Yes, they are talking shops. These are areas where them will just meet, then talk on issues we then feel say them will talk on, we not make no sense to we the Sierra Leoneans, if I can put them so. So now meaningful discussions they not can get, so that they can make them kind of gimmicks they have to deceive the people and at the state. If really they mean something or do town hall meetings, one may they invite political parties, leadership, may them come, they can discuss issues we get to do with governance processes. One. Two, may they allow people to speak their minds. Like wait till you say that lady we've been talking at that town hall meeting, that freedom, it make it very clear that the people and the suffer. This is what the SLPP has succeeded in doing. The SLPP don't make everybody fear for say the truth into the governance processes. Nobody not get mind for speak truth to power, because when you do, if you did at the state, you rot in jail. When you do, then they harass you. So these are some of the things where they don't succeed in doing. So that is why, like waiting my brother, they say out of, and they go return to a safe place where they feel safe, they can say anything. Like I said, it's a talking shop. They talk all lots of issues. Where to me, they don't make no value, or they add no value to the suffering where the people and the face now this country. So I don't see no need why therefore they take them talking shops there to their own areas, so to speak, where they feel seen at the stronghold. If you are genuine enough, you feel say you don't do a lot as waiting the president and some other proponent of the SLPP, they say in social media and everywhere, they say the party don't succeed in doing more than 100% of waiting there at the SLPP manifesto. If that is so, why they come to an open field and allow the people to express their views? To me, if you do so, I will feel say you are genuine and you want make democracy be at play. Because, Mikey, one of the tenets of democracy is freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And to us, today, if you talk, will be tied to. If you talk against the governance processes of the SLPP, will be tied to you. So people not get that freedom of speech and freedom of expression, where they will blow their mind to the excesses of this particular government. So making a town hall meeting now add no value to the processes of this state, or to the governance processes, so to speak, of this state. If the government genuine enough, may they allow dissenting views, may they allow people to vent their angers, and once the people speak, go against the values or the laws of the state, you, the government, for able to sit down and process the speech of them people there and do what the people there. But we don't see over the years, for the past 7 years, when the SLPP come into governance, when people and they talk, they say Naboku talk they get. When people and challenge issues they get to do with governance processes, then they always they talk say, they're not getting nothing for talk. Look what in happened of recent. We see the chief minister go on 98.1, go talk say Abdul Kago no get rights for talk. Even Abdul Kago make an go and call him, say, the chief minister call him, tell him, say, no get rights for go talk na ECOWAS parliament. This is how they have siphoned the freedom of speech and expression on every aspect of the society. Nobody should speak. Nobody should talk against the governance processes of the SLPP. We have to be mute, and we've been muted. They don't agree or stagnate the process of the government. And the people then don't look at and say, we not get nothing for do. Men and women alike, we just they see waiting they happen now. We left them free flow. Because if you talk, they owe you. Most of the people living the journalists then at this country. Not to all man get mind for speak truth to governance. Not to all man get mind for criticize the SLPP government at present. So everybody, if they're the target parliamentarians, if they're the target heads of the APC, when an executive member, do that then go left again. So we don't see say they not get nothing for talk in the town hall meeting. Like I said, I repeat again, these are just chalk and chop. We discussions, we get nothing important for benefits the people of this country.
All right. So let's take on to another issue quickly. We will probably be the last issue inside the program this morning, and at the issue of the visa restriction for Sierra Leone, amongst other countries, and we see they don't before this time, 3 months before this time, or 4 months, we will not discuss this issue, and then they may come and tell the government, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs, will say that not fake information and not true at all. But now this fake information, this fake news don't come to real news, don't come to punchy news for Sierra Leone. As we go on so now with this particular discussion, let's go back to you, Ahmad. What do you think about this? Because then they assure, the government, they assure we now say, then will continue to engage with the U.S. government diplomatically. So, but one thing where they not agree for say, they always they say, the one that we don't go overstay, APC people them, now they're responsible for this kind of ban where the country don't get. But waiting they fail for talk, this being said, we see Malador and the one general, now the Ministry of Defense, the process visa for Malador for let it take people them under the military where they go, now for let them go left day. That's now under the government. Now after we see the youth envoy to the president, information come, who say it give a visa, it take people a passport, it take over $150,000 from people away, then they give visa, when they go under government and then they go left. This all are government, and I think they will come to the public, let alone talking about the one that way they underground, the sports ministry, the youth ministry, and other one day. But all what they can say, now this set of people them, now they give a country bad name, they're not they talk about their own government officials. So now this don't come. Waiting on a think. Anybody can first go.
Okay, I may think to say you call on Ahmed for go first, but anyway, let's just first go.
Please.
First of all, it's a shame for make this government cast blame on people them say people and they go overstay, because the main issue of why we are suspended is not about overstaying. Anybody will read the communique properly, we come out to the American embassy. The central issue is not about overstaying. The central issue it's about security. That is about these are countries that has some things going on that are threats to the security of the citizens of the United States of America. That are the central, the underlying reason we make them suspend travel, this traveling ban camp. When them put that reason of overstay, the overstay reason are just waiting you go put forward and say, okay, well, this let's just put this forward for let the people understand them. But if you want to understand, let the people and see say now the reason this, give each country a specific reason. So then give we overstay. If you look at the old documents we come out, you go notice say Liberia get a higher percentage of overstay per week. Mm-hmm. So the question is why
Liberia not first restriction?
Yes. Why did they remove restrictions from Liberia but plant restrictions on Sierra Leone? There are several reasons. Like I said, the central reason is security. It is not about overstay. But now let me look at security. This overstay is a security issue. First of all, it's proof that the government of Sierra Leone is going through some kind of problem where in people in the run away from. That's one. Number two, let me look at what in the government they do. You don't mention some, but make I take this thing to another level. No government, no day we don't give diplomatic passports, which this particular government, to them people them. This SLPP proper government don't give more diplomatic passports to people them than any other government ever in Sierra Leone. And one. Number two, when them people there, so they send people in overseas for go work. Let them tell we almost within the number of people where each individual they carry America. When they put and say now APC people and can overstay, who than the APC people that we can overstay on sabi. Una go they send one person, under one person when they send for go work na embassy in Sierra Leone, or where they can do anything. If in one gang go travel over 50 something people, then one person go they travel with 30 almost people, go travel with 50 people, go travel with 40 something people. And when all of them people and they travel, what thing they do? Then they can overstay. And America under this particular ambassador, America has become a freeway for them. Because this particular American ambassador Hunt, where the Ambassador Hunt is a problem to all of these things. Now they put Sarah up all of this problem. Ambassador Hunt, where they use the American system for bribe the SLPP proper government for letting get waiting they want for do. For make the American business interests go before. That is what they did. And part of it now they free thing, that's what they do. This government, now one of the government where the last time we talk, I called somebody named a man away, a person named John, where now in charge for the move passports them from government to the embassies there, so for letting stamp them. We talk about that. Governments it will not investigate that because that's not the person where they not the middleman, where they make anybody travel anyhow. Okay. Now let me look at the drugs issue, when I key issue. One of the agreements where people don't know, European EU, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, even China and Russia to some extent get agreements with the United States intelligence in which they share important intelligence information on security matters. Security matters include terrorism and drugs are the top two things that within the American security status. You understand me? If your country they facing terrorism, or if terrorists and they come on your country, you they top. If drugs they come on your country, you they top. You understand me? Now let me look at this government. The present government in the United States of America, the Republican, Donald Trump Republican government, now a government where they focus in fighting drugs. If you look at the deportation pattern, you find out that they are deporting people more from South America at this time. I'm not saying they're not going to deport people to Africa, but they're focusing on South America. Why? Because South America, now the drugs cartel, now the seat of drugs. So you find out that all those them bad group that they come out. You understand me? Like a Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico. Then it deports them people them big time. So when you look at the pattern with things that happen, you understand why Sierra Leone was banned. You understand me? Your slide deck in case they don't. The Sierra Leonean government refused for take stand. You think to say the Belgian and Netherlands governments where they ban your slide deckers go sit down, fold their hand, fold foot, and not share such an important information to please poor people like the United States, knowing fully well that Sierra Leone in West Africa, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea-Bissau, you understand me? Togo, these countries have been used as passages for drugs from West Africa to Europe and the United States of America. All the drugs when they catch are contained in England, all the drugs when they catch are this. You think to say America, they just take action based on what you want to do to them directly? That's not how the West
and just before the ban came, then pull one report where tell we say we don't be the center, the hub for how you call them for drug. You know, we don't be the hub for drug for the distribute of drugs.
Yes.
So it just come before this ban came up.
Yes. You look at, let's show you. The movement of Kush. Kush now one of the drugs that we emanate na Sierra Leone. Yeah. In a way, though they copy Kush from a particular drug where they make now in America, where they don't ban. So what we get now, it's original to Sierra Leone. If you know how far Kush don't go na the world, my brother, you go cry. Kush is not only be sold now in the entire West Africa. Listen, people are coming in from Nigeria, Senegal, and other places, other countries in West Africa for come buy Kush and Sierra Leone. And Kush from Sierra Leone has now gone to as far as Congo, way down to East Africa. It don't reach Central Africa, it don't reach Congo, and it's going deep into East Africa. You know, say they come out now from Sierra Leone. So if your country gets that kind of name, and then most important people know the same, if the leadership of the country now then is secure, an international wanted drug dealer, the entire country will suffer. So the action where America they take, you know, I will notice say, okay, they say, oh, the president and family not be affected, yes.
And not to just secure, whereas the warden Ado say the first family, the president in own big girl picking, married again to the most wanted.
Well,
and then see him with the president on several occasions. Then see him na farm, then see him na church, then see him with other government officials. Them. So it's like it very much it dig inside the government.
Inside the system, exactly.
And then nobody went for take action for send them back to come out.
Exactly. And the thing I want for point to Naya, people in the talk say, oh, well, if not be for drugs and for don't ban the president, people don't understand international law. And I don't like when Sierra Leoneans they become so myopic and foolish. International law, you not just say ban the president from moving. No. The only thing where they banned a president from moving. Now, when we get the International Court of Justice pull warrant for such a president, then that president they only go in a country that we go voucher and say we know they arrest you. But without that, they get rights for move because now a president of a nation. So international laws permit them for move go to any country. So even if you ban that country they from traveling to your country, especially country like the United States, you cannot ban its president because the United States house the United Nations and other important world organizations that way they meet in America. Their rights for we presidents can they?
So, but one thing people will forget also, the president as the individual, not as his president, Marabio himself get banned for going to America. He only go to America because now the president and because he go attend program. Apart from program,
exactly.
not get business day.
Exactly. And so how you gonna know say this ban get for affects Marabio? People don't get for which Marabio become a civilian. We come on a power. Now you ain't gonna know say this band affect them. And I ain't gonna know waiting at the depth of the mistake where it don't make with regards to how then they deal with drugs issue. This government don't get no interest in Sierra Leoneans. You get people them way the final thing I want to talk about in this now that look at the number of reports we don't come to the British, the American, the United Nations, the international bodies will get the ability for take action against you. The number of reports claiming the killing, destruction, you understand me, corruption, you see, against the government. When a sober-minded government they take decision against any nation, they don't just take it based on one situation will happen. They delve into several issues that will not happen. Look at and they go into history. They look at again all of the reports that we don't get. Okay, this report about this. This country get this country get this. No. This country is a security risk. Now all that they culminate come together. We make them call Sierra Leone a security risk. Then put me at that list day.
Okay, not lastly, before I allow you to go quickly, one thing where we know they talk about, you be just begin to talk about the passport, diplomatic. Come up on diplomatic. This government don't give passport to any other person past any other government. Now, we passport they everywhere. Any South you see, some people will not to even Sierra Leone and get Salon passport. For example, the guy with the old Nigerian, he get two passports, Nigerian passport and Salon passport, and they move with dogs. And one thing where they talk about identification. That is to say, a lot of people when they come, then are threats again because we're not able to know the real identity. Then get to the passport, but we don't know the identity.
Yes.
This is another thing where the government not they talk about.
Thank you for bringing that up. And that's another key thing where they inside the document. Thank you for bringing that up. Now, when they talk about security, people like just feel to say now, country will go
and for
plant
example,
bombs
you
on
look
side.
just like they can get with passport.
Yes. So when there is a key
again. Now diplomatic he gets as well because in WEF when I name himself where Marabi Pekin Agnes
yes
now a diplomat now the UN
yes
so
yes
if they go as a diplomat at the UN a man get right to diplomatic passport and just
exactly a man get right to diplomatic passport and he get them. So the thing here is these people don't understand security. You see, we in Sierra Leone, we security sector are one of the most backward in the whole world. People and they talking about, oh, Sierra Leone army this, Sierra Leone army that, and above business in Sierra Leone. People don't understand, Sierra Leone and government and don't understand how to deal with the security of a state. Now, this army they talk initially, what talk say politics is above the Sierra Leonean interest. And we therefore put the Sierra Leonean interest above politics. Make I tell you the mistake.
Quick one.
Remember, this is another thing where I will blame Dr. Hannes Baikoma for full time. Remember under Dr. Hannes Baikoma, that was when we started dealing with the issue of we national ID. Remember that of the notice. Then call for, and I don't want to go down the history of the database, how they neglect a Sierra Leonean for build them, then take and go get into a foreign company. That foreign company, they come back and meet with this very Sierra Leonean where they neglect for build them. Now you can begin build them. And when these governments take power, the man, you know, then as Sierra Leonean, I can call him Sheku Kamara. When these governments can take power, then take Sheku Kamara, then give Sheku in one green, 18 deputies. 18 deputies just so that Sheku not doing work. And they frustrated him and they let him out. 30 days, the database is not there, it's not properly done. Because the people who want to come with you, the IT not able to do one. Why make I talk about this database for we identity? Sierra Leone should be able now to draw a line between who is a Sierra Leonean and who is a Liberian and a Guinean. Not so because we get cross-ethnic groups go make every Fulaman will come out Guinea na Sierra Leonean, na Sierra Leonean, or any Madingo or so will come out Sierra Leone go Guinea na Guinean. You know they work so. This thing I mean bring problem come with country like Ivory Coast, we bring Ivory Coast and war. Things thing I bring problem come with country like Burundi and Rwanda, we bring war inside it. It don't reach a time for make Sierra Leone ensure that we know who is a Sierra Leonean and who is not a Sierra Leonean. If you look at what they happen on streets, Sierra Leone is a very porous country. If you look at what they happen on our streets, we Okada them. They are mostly foreigners. These are people who are not born in Sierra Leone. They go bring like Guinea, then bring them for carry Okada and Sierra Leone. People are where they can vote for people are where they vote mostly for SLPP. They come out to Liberia. The reason why make you always see overvoting at places like Kaila and Pujian, Kenema. Now Liberia then they come out. This is not Minde the winner Liberia then born. Now Liberia Minde, not to Sierra Leone Minde. You understand me? And so when you look at all of them thing then you find out that we are not secured. But the reason why make the government not ever look at them thing and they take action now because them thing and they support them politically. They give them political edge for making them then a power and for making them say we get this population. But at the end of the day, then thing and they destroy the country Sierra Leone. Now that make country like a Guinea get the audacity for invade Sierra Leone and now hold a large portion of Sierra Leone and the useless government not able for do nothing. The reason when you look at we passport, then people they actually don't they sell we passport. We passport at the time was one of the most respected documents internationally. The passport, Sierra Leonean passport. But what happened today because of their foolishness and greed, they take we passport now and they sell again anybody.
Okay.
The business where they in we passport, you know they know side. Make I tell people in this. They don't expand with passport business to the point that countries them internationally, like America. America gets there are people sitting in American jails. We get Sierra Leonean passports, we know to Sierra Leonean. And America is finding it very difficult for deporting people in there because Sierra Leone they refuse to accept them. Because genuinely they are not Sierra Leoneans, but they carry Sierra Leonean passport. There is somebody in Sierra Leone where they work at the streets of Sierra Leone when a Trinidadian citizen we get he come out Trinidad and Tobago, we get Sierra Leonean passport. They deported him to Sierra Leone. Now we they suffer in Sierra Leone. If they suffer in Sierra Leone, they ask and say no, when I send me back to Osade, when I not agree to him, when I left in Sierra Leone. When your country is as porous as that, let tell you, your country is an international security threat to any other country.
Thank you very much, Arthur. Like I'm over to you, Ahmad. Ahmad, what's your take on this?
Anyway, Arthur don't say a lot of things, but I disagree. Some things the way you talk about, you know, we get for do with Dr. Hannes Baikoma in dispensation.
Like waiting so.
They blame Dr. Hannes. Hello?
Yeah, like waiting so.
Where you say the immigration system, you know, it will fix them, and some other issues we get for do with the passports, this, that, if we don't do a lot of things. But me want to deviate a little bit because Dr. Hannes Baikoma, you know, we will do all. Governance, you get time limit. If you do 5 or 10 years, other person they can. And governance processes that continuity. Let's assume, for argument's sake, Dr. Hannes Baikoma not do waiting in suggest say if I don't do. Why down the line, 7 years down the line, SLPP come, they not able to bring no changes. The worst now we see now the immigration sector. So to me, more forget about Dr. Anes Bekuruma, more look at the leadership of Madabio. President Madabio make a very clear, say all waiting Dr. Anes Bekuruma.
Just a moment, my brother. At what you mentioned, so I never talk to Dr. Anes, I never mentioned Dr. Anes Bekuruma with regards passport. When I talk about the passport security immigration issue, no, I not ever mentioned Dr. Anes Bekuruma. If you listen very carefully, his name did not come up. I was speaking specifically on waiting. Biboya come up with how the sales of your passport is a security issue, and not point to Anes Bekuruma on that. The issue that I point to Anes Bekuruma was never that. Thank you. Continue, sir.
Anyways, okay, I just make that correction there because waiting me arena had a comment on. Thank you very much. Of course, this particular issue to me, it don't affect with people. As we speak, we understand, say, even the one that we don't win DV already, they know they accept for getting visa for going to the US, which it don't affect with people psychologically. But I remember, I can even recall, say, when SLPP want for coming to governance, they make them very clear, say, when they come, they will rebrand this country and they will make them a country of envy, the whole world. And when they take governance, they make then Dr. Madabio talk and say, they go all over the world to rebrand this country.
But we don't do that. Don't do that right now as we talk.
The man, waiting we see for all the 7 years, where he don't spend in governance for clean the image of Sierra Leone. The worst now we don't see today.
Okay, I want to do this thing in the next 7 minutes before I end this show. Logo, quickly, go ahead.
Sierra Leone today and the brand we as a country, we're a hub for the transport of drugs. Sierra Leone today and the brand we as a country of push. Sierra Leone don't metamorphose from push to cocaine and some other drugs activities where they happen at this country. We don't see of recent where it happen at Guinea. We former ambassador to Guinea, they're all in motoka with drugs. So all of these things, we don't see somebody from Holland, like waiting my brother say, you don't come at this country, you don't there, they don't see pictures be related to the first family. So in all of this, we see that the rebranding don't go to the gutters. The worst don't happen at this country. Today, we talk about we Sierra Leoneans, we don't win TV, we want to go to America, we don't know they agree for me to go to America. Already the one that way to America, and they try to deport them because of the excesses of this government. Waiting with the talk, SLPP need for man up, SLPP need for take leadership, for able to do something. Let them forget for political rhetorics and political gimmicks. When you rule a country, not to a social club, you rule, not to only an institution in the rule. You are ruling the country where they call Sierra Leone. And ruling Sierra Leone, you get to be serious enough into putting policies where get to protect the state, the citizen, and everything where they at the state. So what we see is lacking. Now just talk. We see no action, no development, and today the rebranding way that we talk about, say, the president, they move from one country, all the fly way they fly, now because he want for rebrand Sierra Leone. Today Sierra Leone don't deny the quarters. So I want for the line of my brother say, yes, this particular ban where they impose on Sierra Leone, and not just get for do with Sierra Leone refusing to accept people within America, we don't overstay for more than Canada alone. Maybe a lot of people, a lot of proponents in the state, are not unconnected with these drug issues because security comes first. And any state, one of the paramount issues of a state, especially a government, is for give security to a state or to a citizen. And if America feels threatened, if America feels safe, Sierra Leone or Sierra Leoneans, the way they overstay in the country, then they cause security threats, or then they pose security concerns at the state, then get rights for deport Sierra Leoneans, then get rights for make them return the Sierra Leoneans. But in all of this, now wetin dey happen in our country? My brother, if Sierra Leone, as small as Sierra Leone is, as small as the population is, over 8 million people, where the endowment of resources we get, over 20 minerals we get at this country, even if now one will make use of, believe it in me, I believe say Sierra Leoneans, they know they left Sierra Leone for go outside Sierra Leone for go seek for greener pastures. Now, because of lack of leadership and because of insincerity in the leaders, now it makes Sierra Leoneans and they suffer today. Now it makes Sierra Leoneans and they urge for left Sierra Leone for go for greener pastures. So I want to assure you, say, if only we get the right leadership, if only we get economic and political policies where look pro-poor, where the policies, the way they cater for the poorest of the poor, where everybody, they see economic development and economic growth, I swear to God, no Sierra Leonean no go yarn for left Sierra Leone.
But Ahmad, you don't say what they get poor policies then, but we know they ever meet them. For example, agenda for prosperity, agenda for change, PRSP, all of these are poor agendas then, but none of them not come to reality. 2025 don't pass, 20 this don't come, this don't come, all things none of reality.
When you they do comparison, the SLBP dispensation and the APC dispensation, they're far apart. More will be genuine.
So which one don't change the lives of some people?
During the APC dispensation, we they see.
Okay, Ahmed, let's put on this way. Let's put on this way, Ahmed. Let's put on PISP, Ahmed. PISP 1, PISP 2. Agenda for change, now, agenda for prosperity, new direction. Which one don't change the lives of Sierra Leoneans?
Yes, it do. Because during the APC dispensation, because of we get proper policies, the fuel we buy at 6,000. Government did they subsidize. And
hold on, before the APC under PISP, fear be lesser than that one day. So as we go along, so fear the there, not as a result of the UNSABU.
Well, look at what did happen.
Yes, because now time don't change, and because of their own bad management as well. But the question is, which one don't make the life of people and don't really better?
I want to clear this one for the public. Please, before you ask this question, more we see how wicked the SLPP is. If you they say not because of the proper policies of the APC, now more look at what they happen today under the dispensation of the SLPP. The SLPP, the fuel stations then don't pin the fuel and the fuel at 25, some 24,000 per liter. When then the price of fuel is 327.4. Now, because of the proper policies of the APC, because they know say when there is an increase in the fuel price, proportionally it is increased the price of commodities.
We get 1 minute 30 seconds more left.
So because of the policies of the APC, now it make we see waiting happen, we not get the hike of prices of commodity in the market.
Okay. For
example, the rice. When I last buy rice in 2018, now 170,000. Today the rice where they say they bring down now 800,000.
Hold on. Before APC come almost for us.
Now be 65,000.
Okay, so you see, not as a result of the policies. Now how things they go.
Now Emma they say, but the increment during the SLPP regime, it look high. Now, Emma, they say from 60,000 to 170,000. Check how much add this.
1 million now.
Check how much add it from 170,000 to 1 million. Check how much add it. Now, it would say because the government they put proper policies where get for look at the person where the average Sierra Leoneans where not able to afford for buy rice. That is why you see the government be they subsidize for basic social amenities, even electricity. So then when you buy 100,000 support, now most units they get, now 10 units you get. In the APC era, when you buy 30,000 support, you they get 35 units.
You know what? I agree with you partially. Partially, I agree with you. Partially because the subsidy itself on light where then they talk about, so they don't pull and then say because rich man the benefit and poor man the benefit. That's a nonsense and policy. Thank you very much, Ahmed. I agree with you partially on that, just partially, not totally. After I give you 30 seconds, I see you come on quickly.
Because I don't make the point so clear that when a government is wicked, the people and the suffer.
Exactly. So Ahmed, I think that only they allow you for just 30 seconds, and then we get 1 minute for go after 30 seconds.
All right, I just want to say this. I say this for my brother clearly. My brother, I tell you, let me just accept mistakes that has been done from the past government to this government. Any government we can have power, we want in legacy for be made, for make the right laws and put in place the right systems for ensure say those legacies continue, and other governments where they can build on them legacies then they for continue. So Sierra Leone, we get forget a discussion on continuity. That is just what I want to say.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Very much. Ahmad, thank you very much. Athol, thank you very much. I love the discussion this morning, and I look forward to get a fruitful discussion with tonight again. For let me see how we go able to go on. Thank you. I appreciate your time with you inside the program this morning, and get to yourself a very good day. And I want to tell thank you to you that watch the program. Thanks to we produce how we make we get this wonderful program this morning. Thanks to you that watch. Thanks to you that like, you that share, you that comment. You will not like the program, please consider for like before you go. Thank you very much. And you will not subscribe, please consider for do so. Remember, say June 28, 2025, we are in an iconic white party inside Strasbourg, France. The ticket price is €100. Hey, and make sure say you support me. When you for them for we today, we for them for you tomorrow. It's simple as that. So we move on, and one for 10 again, 1 more 10, plenty. Thank you. We come again with other program then from other partner stations them, and where we go actually well from other stations then because not to partner. I wanna get agreements. Well, until then we'll meet again. My name is Sembepe, the freedom fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone. Where we sit down here so and say let we call them weird.
From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bondu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie.